Well, J.P. Weigand and Sons actually started before the National Association of Realtors. And my grandfather came here literally in a covered wagon in 1902 and officed on the 5th floor of an office building so that he could see the trains and the wagon trains coming in, and that he would run down the 5 floors and try to sell real estate on the street because he never knew how to drive a car in his entire life. So that was a heritage that some people will have difficulty relating to. Well, it's being involved in the Realtor Association has been a significant part of my life, and coming from being board president to state president, and then fortunate enough to be national president. But the only thing I've ever done well in my life is to surround myself with people who are better and smarter and are willing to help me get a little further ahead and to give me wisdom and insight. And so with all of those people who I've surrounded myself with, it's just made it just makes things easier, and it makes it so much more pleasant. And the Realtor family is something that we could all learn to emulate and to try to benefit from. I got out of the Army in 1961 and came into the, I was like 22 years old. Well, I remember this. I remember that there was not enough room for me to have a desk, so I would have to go into the conference room when no one was there, and then if someone came in, I had to gather all my belongings and go sit at someone else's desk until people were finished. And it took me a long time. I think it took me 4 months, and I showed the house 22 times before I finally sold it, and I sold it for $10,000, which was you know, a total of a $600 fee and a $300 fee to me. That was a lot of gas mileage. I think that the legislative arena and the Realtor Political Action Committee is a significant part of how realtors and how America keeps its freedom. And I think that to have an effect on legislation and to have an impact on what laws are passed and who is elected into office is a significant thing in terms of how we continue as a country and as a state and as a city. And I think that that's why I was very early involved in the not only legislative movement but also the RPAC movement. And as a matter of fact, I think I was one of the original Life members and then Golden R members, and I continue that today because I think it's so very important to be involved in the political arena and have an effect of what property rights are, and the freedom of the marketplace is incredibly important to me. I think that education is significant in our profession, and I don't know that there is any place where we can say that I've arrived or that I've had enough, because I have 5 designations myself and I still have more to learn than I probably have time to learn. So I would say that anyone who wants to take this profession seriously should certainly look at not only just the required education courses, but the professional courses that are offered not only through the state but all over the country in order to enhance your understanding, insight, and wisdom in our profession is very important. I'd say the most important advice would be the advice that my father gave me 40-some years ago, when he said that at the basis of everything you do must be integrity, and never compromise the integrity for anything else, certainly for a fee or to make a deal. And the next thing is to put your customers ahead of your fee. And from that, he said, your two biggest problems will be, if you follow that procedure, are paying your income tax and taking care of your referrals. And I still feel that today, and that is something we try to do within our own company.